Hello, families. I hope all is well. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you subscribe and join the growing family. If you have already subscribed, I'm sending you a big hug and a big kiss to thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you so very much. Today, I'd like to show you how I unpack my groceries or what I go through after groceries. And so as you can see here, I have few groceries on the counter ready to be washed and stored. And so first thing I do is I spray my all-purpose cleaner in the sink and wash it very well. You want to make sure that your sink is clean before you wash anything and store them away. And of course, I'm a Ghanaian, and so I use Sapo to wash my dishes. The net you see in my hand is called Sapo in my language, and so that's what I use to wash my dishes. Here I have my sealer, and so I put it in to block the water from going away. And I fill the sink halfway through with water, and I'll add baking soda. Guys, please be generous with your baking soda. Here I added 5 spoons of baking soda. You want to be able to add generous amount because it's going to do magic when cleaning your vegetables and fruits. And then here I add white vinegar to the water. Guys, I grew up with my grandmother. I don't measure things usually. What I do is I feel, I touch, I smell, and that's how I know if it's in the right amount or not. So here I passed my hand through, smelled it, and it needed a little bit more vinegar, and so I added just a little bit more. And I added a handful of salt. Guys, be generous with the salt also. It really does magic when cleaning your vegetables and fruits. And one thing I noticed is that it keeps fruits and vegetables even fresh for a long time. So here the first thing I'm going to do is I put the scallion, onion, lettuce, and parsley in the water. Then I put my heavy glass tray on top to keep everything underneath it for 15 to 20 minutes. And then I remove the tray and get ready to wash them. From here, I take the sealer so water can drain out, and I put a strainer so that nothing goes in and block my sink. From here, I cut the end of the scallion, onions, and cut the heads of it that looks dead. Then give it a deep wash. Guys, you want to be able to wash in between the scallion onion. Usually there are dirt there, and so if you don't wash it well, you're going to be cooking with dirt, and you don't want that. So please make sure you check in between and wash it. And here I cut the base of the lettuce to be able to wash everything one by one very well. And I'm adding everything to my strainer next to me so that excess water can drain out. Here is my parsley. I cut the end and wash it very well and add it to the strainer. And then I clean my sink once again, and I repeat the same procedure: water, baking soda, vinegar, and salt. And here I'm adding my green and yellow plantains, green pepper, garden eggs, and my tomatoes. I go in with the glass tray on top of it, and I put something heavy over it. After 15 to 20 minutes, I give it a deep wash, and then I use paper towel to dry the excess water off. This pan that I have here, I'm going to put everything that I'm going to use right now in, and everything else that needs to go in the fridge will be in another pan ready to go in the fridge. And so as you can see here, the garden eggs and the tomatoes are going to be used right away. And so I have them in a pan, going to put them away because I'm going to use it. As for the green and yellow plantain along with the green pepper, I'm going to use paper towel to dry off the excess water and put them in the fridge. Please tell me how useful these things are for you. If you're already doing this or doing something similar or something else, please let me know. I repeat the same procedure, and this time will be fruit. Now for the fruit, if it's very soft, I use cold water. If it's something hard like apple, avocado, banana, I use room temperature water. And again, it's water, vinegar, baking soda, and salt. I leave them in for about 15 to 20 minutes and then I deep wash them. For soft fruits such as grapes, strawberry, blueberries, I would put them in a strainer in the water because I don't want them to scatter all over the place, and so I would do that to keep them in one place. This way it's easier for me to rinse it off with cold water once it's done. Leave it to air dry before I store them, and that's what I do for my groceries before I store them. Please let me know how you store your groceries because we're here to help each other. When I do this, it makes our life so much easier. For my kids, they'll be able to go in the fridge, get snack without worrying if it's washed or not. And for me, when I'm cooking, it's such an easy flow because everything is washed and clean already. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.